Look at making your table saw mobile and storable? Well, stick around. I'll give you my review of the Dewalt DW7440 RS rolling saw stand. Hi, Nick from Old Fashioned Nights. And about a couple years ago, I picked up a Dewalt DW745 table saw. I love the thing. The only problem is that it's a job site saw, so I needed something to support it so I wouldn't be cutting on the ground. I have a small basement shop, so I wanted something that I could easily move around and store. I thought about building my own mobile saw stand, but I also wanted something that I could easily take up for my stairs from my basement shop so I could cut outside when needed. I looked at many options and finally decided on the Dewalt DW7440 RS rolling saw stand. The first thing you notice with it is that it's sturdy, it's rugged, and it's lightweight. To secure your table saw to the saw stand, it has these universal adjustable brackets that slide along the rails of the saw stand to fit your table saw. You then secure your table saw to the brackets with these 1/4 bolts to keep it in place. So the brackets and bolts hold the table saw really well to the saw stand. I've let my saw down less than gentle a few times and never had any issues with the saw sliding off the rails or completely coming off. One thing you notice is the legs are tapered, with the back legs sticking out a little further than the front. This makes the saw very sturdy and stable because the last thing you want to happen when cutting something is the saw to rock or move when feeding your piece through. Now to transport and move the saw, there is this adjustable handle on the side. You pull it out so it locks in place. You then tip it over so it rests on the saw kickstand. The kickstand is meant to keep the saw upright and protect your saw when storing. It also has these nice rubber bumpers to lessen the impact when setting it down. You then release the locking pins on the legs to fold them into the assembly. Once folded in, you just steer the saw where you like it. The wheels are really durable and are made of a solid rubber, so there's no need to air the tires. They also have some real nice treads on them if you ever need to go over some rough or slippery terrain. With the saw on the saw stand, it's surprisingly nimble and easy to steer. The weight distribution and center of gravity always seem right, and I always feel like I'm in control of it. I mentioned that I've taken it out of my basement shop and up my stairs. I've had no problems getting it out up and down my carpeted stairs at all. So after having this saw stand for a couple years, I love the thing. I've had no negative things to say about it. I've been impressed by the quality and durability of the thing. One thing I was a little skeptical about were the locking pins on the rolling saw stand. I've had issues with these things before on chairs or pop-up canopies, where you push them in, they'll occasionally get stuck, or the pin itself will fall out of place inside the tube. But not these things. They seem to be properly made and of good quality. So another reason why I like this rolling saw stand are the designs of the brackets. Job site table saws don't have a lot of working area for the infeed and outfeed sides, but I was able to design a removable infeed and outfeed table for my saw utilizing the openings of these brackets. So if you're interested, I'll leave links in the description on how to make this removable infeed and outfeed table. I'm also currently working on a removable side feed table to add a little more extra area on the outside of my saw. So keep an eye out for that video coming out shortly. So overall, I'm really impressed with the DW7440 RS rolling saw stand. I mentioned after 2 years I haven't had any issues. I believe the brackets are universal, so if you have a different Dewalt table saw or a different brand table saw, as long as it has bolt openings at the bottom, you can secure it to this rolling saw stand. So let me know in the comments, does anybody else have this rolling saw stand, or is there another one that you would recommend over this? Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.